Alrighty everybody, what is up? I am back with another day of Spyro gaming and I hope you guys are excited. I'm gonna hop right into some practice here and see if I can't get these dogs figured out a little bit more. But I hope you guys are having a beautiful day today. If you are, leave a comment down below how your week's going. Is your boss a bitch? Let me know. But hopefully you're having a chill week so far. I definitely am. Today has been like a super relaxed day for me. I got out of bed like really fucking late, like at like what, like noon. Woke up at the crack of noon. Took care of some more errands. I've been doing a lot of really nice like adulty errands lately, you know, going to the bank, calling, you know, the old school I used to work at, you know. Getting my, you know, figuring out how to take out my retirement and all that stuff. So it's been a fun little last few days. You know, of course, I was getting groceries and stuff. Feels good to just get out there and just do shit. Go for walks. Renew the lease for the apartment. I've been doing all that stuff. So yeah, I'm a good boy. Been a good boy lately. Oh, not to mention. The freaking pulled pork yesterday was divine. I had pulled it out of the oven a little early, and it wasn't quite super duper like fall apart tenderoni. Like the fat didn't fully render. So I was like, okay, I'll give Sarah a little bit of this for now because she's hungry. But I wrapped it back up, put it back in the oven for another 2 hours. So it was like a total like an 8-hour oven cook time. Oh my God. And then I ripped it apart and squeezed it all up inside of all the oil and spices and stuff. Oh, Big Smoke said it. I couldn't have said it any better myself. Error, thank you for the prime, man. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. So good. Yeah, you absolutely should go for a stoned walk. That's what I did today. I smoked some weed this morning. I'm pretty much over that though, so I don't think the stonedness is going to affect my runs, other than me maybe being a little tired. Yeah, feeling good. I didn't eat too much either. I had a nice like little bit of nuts just now. I got my Gator Babe right here. Gatorade chuggers, where you at? Yeah, happy Wednesday, everybody. Oh man, that Gatorade hits. All right. Oh, let's work on this jump. I fucking hate this jump, dude. One day I'm gonna start doing this jump in every run, but because it's funny because I got it in Ice Cavern. I can pretty much get the Ice Cavern one every time. Well, there's actually a couple, but I can get one of the Ice Cavern ones every time, but this one I just can't quite get right. To those who don't know why this is really difficult, I mean, you can probably see I'm not getting high enough. In order to get enough height to jump from this low, you have to do one of these skitter jumps. Like, hold on, let me see if I can show you. On this side, you can see how Spyro skitters up the hill a little bit. See how he kind of up the hill? You have to do one of those, and then on the next frame, let go of charge and jump at the same time, which translates the little motion up into the air. So we call that a boosted jump, like that. So it's like a near frame perfect kind of tech. Like, it's pretty cool actually. But see, if you don't do it exactly frame perfect, you don't get the height. So that's why this jump is fucking really annoying. Because if you don't get a perfect boost, it's like, rip. I'll try going a little higher on the slope. What's up, Michi? By the way, I didn't say what's up to you guys. What's up, Michi, Fallon, Elron in the YouTube chat. Good to see you. Arkin and Roach on Twitch. Macy, great to see you. Made a big old pot of chicken noodle soup. That sounds divine. What's up, Ziggy, Cam, Dick Butters, Nomad. Good to see you. Hey, everybody. Time Traveler up there. Today's leftover day. Yeah, today is definitely leftover. You know what's great, though? Is because today is leftover pulled pork day. Is I'm gonna make, this is a perfect day for me to make, I have all the ingredients to make salsa verde from scratch, and as well as adobo salsa, like an adobo sauce from scratch as well. That's sort of from scratch. I'm like partially using like the canned adobo chilies, but also like real, you know, vegetables and stuff as well. So gonna make a bunch of delicious salsas, Mexican inspired sauces that I'll be using for future things. Pancakes, yep. Pancakes are good. What's up, highly reviewed? Jordan, good to see you. That's way too low. What's up, Niall? Do this. Practice from here so I get like a real feel for it on a run. So, like, oh man, that worked, but it was a little far away. I'm experimenting with different points of the hill to do this. You don't quite get the skitter at that part of the hill. You'd have to do it like back here. Which is like kind of not bad. Obviously it's faster to do it from like down here. But like in terms of, I'm still trying to find the right risk reward here. I don't feel like I've quite nailed it down yet. But maybe doing it a little further away like that might be the play. Yeah, that was a good one. As long as I can guarantee a good skitter, that's the important part. See, that was like, man. Also getting the fucking red. What's up, Composer? Composer, are you good at this jump? I'm ass at this jump. I can get it, it's just I can't get it like every try. From the flowers down here. Man, and even when I can get it, it's like I still bonk it like that. Like, come on now. Very annoying jump. Feels great when you do it well, but man, so annoying to miss. Yeah, it is risky from down here. Days, Bagabones, and Squid Who Hollow wouldn't want you to think that, but it's just my truth. See, I'm getting it every try now, but like, man. See, now that I've said that, right? Just like on a run, it's like I can't do it. Here, let's do it from the dragon. What hour is it where I live? It is 4:48. We live on the eastern side of the US. Oh. Nope, too low. You gotta do it from the tip of the flowers. And then it's like, even if you get up there, it's like, you don't always have the right angle to get the red quickly. Just extra annoying. Okay, that was better. Yeah, dude, they really are. They're literally, everything they do in this game is like the hardest, like, possible movement, and they're like, dude, everyone should do this. It's like, okay, they're like, alright. Makes sense to me. Yeah, the fucking save state. You can thank Composer in the chat for that. What's up, May? Great to see you. May the floppas be with you. Composer in the chat. You guys can ask him all your questions now. You guys always ask me about like, oh, wait, is Composer coming for the 120 record? There he is. You guys can ask him now. You don't have to ask me. Floppa. Dude, they love you here, Composer. I don't know if you realize that. Now that you have any % world record, everyone's changed their tune about you. Not that they hated you before or anything, but you're kind of a living legend now in this chat room. If you weren't already. Kind of like it from that angle. Just above the flowers. Ugh. Fuck. You love all Spyro content creators. Dude, did you guys see Derek Lander's 117% run last night? That's who I should have rated, because he was on a fucking sub 3 PB pace in 117%. Well, actually, I'm glad I rated Nuke as well. Nuke's awesome. But, dude, Derek was on a heater last night, and I was watching him in Fireworks Factory. Oh my god, dude. He was, like, joking around with Shemp in the chat. He was talking like, oh, like, Shemp's like, oh, I got a 4070 Ti, and Derek was like, oh, Ti, huh? What does that stand for? No bitches? Like, yes, Derek, yes. And no, and then his run died immediately. He like exited a level without the fucking chips. I was like, this is fucking, this guy's tight. I fucking love Derek. Derek is definitely one of the best Spyro streamers out there. Very entertaining guy to watch. Damn, composer spitting some poetry in the chat. How many seconds does this strat save? Like maybe one? Like 8, maybe 1 second. Here's like the slower thing that I normally do in runs. Go all the way up to these flowers and then just do it. Like it's literally the same movement, just a little wider. But this way I don't have to count on getting the boost. You know, like, it's like, come on, like, are we really pulling? That's why I don't do that fucking strat. It's like, why fail that strat when you just do that, you know, just do it easy. It also, I think the other thing that subliminally makes me not want to do the hard thing here is, besides it being not 100% consistent for me, is that it's at the end of Artisans. And like, I think there's like, in 120%, the end of Artisans is like a real transition in the run. Like when you're running from Toasty, like basically from Toasty to the end of Artisans, it's like, okay, we're getting out of here. We're getting a run going. Like you're just getting your feet wet. You're just getting your dick wet with the run a little bit. You're getting your balls dipped into the warm jacuzzi water that is this game. Do you see what I'm saying? And so if you fuck up this little end of Artisans, it totally throws off your, like the whole settling into the run, you know what I mean? You're just putting just the tip, like everything up to that point, to this point in the run, up to the end of Artisans, it's just the tip. It's just barely that, so if you fucking lose a few seconds or you get Nestor skip or not or whatever, it's like, okay, that's, we're just getting started here. But once you start getting into Peacekeepers, into Night Flight, end of Artisans, that's when your balls start to really sizzle. With excitement. Right, do you guys feel that? Or am I the only one that feels a tingling in my balls at that point in the run? I feel like it's real. I feel like it's a real feeling. You guys you get it. Mexicola gets it. So yeah, for that reason, I don't like to play it super risky here. I just want to keep it, you know, get settled in. Sizzling balls, just like fajitas at a Mexican restaurant. Dude, I still can't get over how good that fucking ceviche was the other day. Bro brought a whole like big ass Mexican like porter, what is it called, mortar and pestle, porter and messel, the molcajete. He brought me a molcajete full of fucking fish and avocado and fucking jalapeno and lime. I'm drinking my Modelo and drinking my damn margarita and drinking some cum too. Fuck it, dude. It was really delicious. Yeah, that point in any percent you're saying is Shemp. Let me think about it, because I have to like think back to how that felt for me. Is like, when did it feel like the run was finally starting? I don't know. For me, that feeling sort of is like at the end of Peacekeepers. Like, yeah, like you said, like Shemp, around there. Especially once you feel comfortable with the last like Peacekeepers homeworld jump. Once you get to around that point, then it's like, okay, now we're really settling in to see what this pace has to offer, you know. We're past the tip, in other words. Ceviche is fish marinated in citrus juice, raw fish marinated in citrus, which, due to a chemical reaction, cooks it without applying heat. So it's basically like raw fish. It's like the sushi of Mexican food, or of, I guess you could say, Latin American in general for ceviche. Ceviche is in a lot of different cultures. How's my appetite for crispy chicken spicy hot wings? I fucking love crispy chicken spicy hot wings. You kidding me? I'd eat some right now. You're giving the fish a chemical burn? You could say that. Honestly, that wouldn't be far from accurate. Let's do a run. I'm ready. Send it. Nice cold pitcher of sangria. Dude, I'm actually, even though my girlfriend's name is Strawberry Sangria, I'm actually not big into sangria or just any like wine mixed beverage like that. Sangria and mimosas. I'm not big into mimosas either. I mean, like, it's fine. Mimosas are definitely a like time and place sort of thing. Like if you're hanging at like a what, like brunch before a wedding or something, or like at just any like big event brunch type dealio, you know, and it's like, okay, it's like 12 a.m. We ain't got shit to do today, you know. It's like, all right, it's we're at the fucking bistro. Let's get a mimosa, you know. Okay, sure. Or maybe you're at home and the ladies of the house make a big mimosa for Christmas morning. I remember my mom would do that. Make a big pitcher of mimosa. Everyone's sipping, you know, it's like there's a vibe to that. Let me refresh my capture here. So mimosas are definitely like a time and place sort of drink. But regardless, I'm not big into like the wine. I guess that's champagne, so it doesn't really count. But either way. Let's see here. 3, 2, 1, go. Hopefully we don't get fucked in Lofty. Yeah, I probably should have practiced the Lofty Supercharge, but whatever. Fuck it. We ball. You know? Have you considered fuck it?
Oh, it's been peaceful.
What's up, Michael? Thank you for the good luck. You like wine with the fruit in it? See, I'm not a fruity wine guy. Like, if I'm gonna drink wine, I just want it to be straight up red wine, and that's it. Red wine, you gotta be okay. Just dance. Do I have to replace my disc or PS2 from running them so often? I have replaced both of those things over the years, yes. And I have several backups in my closet behind me. But I don't have to replace those as often as I do the controllers. The controllers I have to replace at least once every 1 to 3 months. The disc and PS2, as long as those are fine, those will last like, you know, over a year or years of daily use. Pink gin and tonic. That's a pretty good. Sounds like pretty good beverage. Well, already we're 20 minutes, not even 17 minutes into the stream. We're already talking about our favorite alcoholic beverages. My stream is an alcoholic oasis of opinions related to poison.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Thank you for the good luck again, Michael. Are you the only one when a girl starts sucking your actual balls, it does nothing? You know, I feel that. I feel that. But you gotta admit, getting your balls tickled is kind of nice. Maybe like full-on sucking, no. Like, for some reason, girls really like to do the thing where they like pop your balls. Like, they go like with their... I'm like, ow, like, don't do that. Like, what the hell? Like, what the fuck? So yeah, don't pop it, ladies. Don't pop anybody's balls with your fucking mouth. Yeah, that's unpleasant. Unless they're into like actual like sadism, I would say don't do that. What's up, Sims? Thank you for the 2 months. The good luck. Appreciate it. What's up, Conreek? Thank you for the good luck. The voice actor for Mr. Krabs voices Nestor. Yep, true. And the voice actor for that one guy from Reno 911 is Spyro. I think the guy who wears the bulletproof vest in Reno 911 is Spyro in this game. Not to be confused, obviously, with Tom Kenny for 2 and 3. How's that for some voice actor fun facts? You think I haven't heard every voice actor fun fact? Hmm? Did you know Stewart Copeland fucked my wife? Yeah, he's a genius. He's just a... He's a true pioneer of fucking my wife. What's up, Smecky? Thanks for the good luck.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Stewart Copeland popped my balls, dude. So true. He just put them in his mouth and give him a little. Stu's a freak, bro. I wonder how Stewart Copeland would feel if he heard us talking about him like that. I've always wondered if Stewart Copeland knows who I am. I get the feeling that he doesn't. I get the feeling that I'm not, like, that relevant at all, enough for him to care. But I know, like, I know he gets pestered by Spyro fans all the time about Spyro music. I know that for a fact. So, I mean, like, I'm like a breeding ground for that type of thing, you know? I made videos about, like, Spyro copyright and stuff. Outwardly, like, talking about him, you know? I fucking talk about him every day on stream, it feels like. I wouldn't be surprised if he recognized my face, if someone showed him, like, a clip of me or something. What's up, Katie? Thank you for the good luck. What's up, Eb?
Okay, rolling.
Dude, if he's secretly a lurker in my stream, that would fucking blow my mind. Or like one of his kids or something. That would blow my fucking mind. Oh. Close. Shout out Krakina. Let's go. Shout out Paprika. Great spice. I had a pork rub on my pulled pork that had a shit ton of paprika in it. It was so good, man.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
You're Stewart Copeland? Wow. Oh, maybe? This looks good. Let's roll. Fuck. Classic. Fuck you. Fuck you. Get fucking Spyro wand. Yeah, the bonkening. Is it? Are we really beginning the bonkening this early? Yeah, the double. Is 7 out of 8 very rare? For what? For a steak? Mathematically cooked steak? I would say 7 out of 8 cooked steak is very well done, actually. That would be like almost no pink. Are you talking about time signatures? I don't know if 7/8 is very rare per se. It's definitely obviously not as common as 4/4. But there's definitely a ton of songs in 7, and most songs that are in 7 are in 7/8 as opposed to 7/4. You know that Jesus Molina song that every drummer on fucking Instagram wouldn't stop covering for like the last couple months? That's in like 11/8. Do 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 do. It's like fuck, dude. This is upsetting to listen to. This is nerve-wracking to listen to. Yeah, the order of like most common to least common time signatures is definitely 4/4, 6/8, 3/4, and then 7/8. Which arguably 3/4 is 6/8, so we can like ignore that. Just like it goes, and then arguably 2/2 cut time is 4/4. Like mathematically speaking, it's just a different speed of counting. Just a different way to feel it, you know, as they would say. So yeah, it goes 4-4, 6-8, then 7-8, then probably 5-4, then 11. Those are probably like the order of like weird time signature commonality, commonness, rarity. And we'll count like all divisible time signatures under the relevant thing. Like again, 12-8, you know, is like a form of 4-4, you know, so on. Is Strawberry on YouTube or only Twitch? She's on YouTube. You can look her up. She did a Toontown drunk stream or something. That's on YouTube. Drunk Toontown video. You can look it up. I think I was in it. Yeah, that's all. Dude, you know what? It's kind of true. Like, all music is 4-4 if you try hard enough. Yeah, mathematically, that's wrong, but like, emotionally, that's kind of true. This is coming from a guy that went to college for music, by the way. Like, I'll give it up. I'll give it up for the everything is 4-4 crowd. That's like a flat earther thing. It's like, you know what? Or it's like the type of people who say, like, birds aren't real. They all have cameras in them. They're drones from the government. It's like, you know, they're not entirely wrong. It's kind of like that. Their hearts are in the right place. Yeah, if you try, dude, that is true. You can count any, like, triplet subdivision as 4-4 if you try hard enough. 6-8 can be counted as two measures of 12, you know, like, or of one measure is 12-8, which is, can be counted as one measure of 4. So yeah, that is true. That is mathematically true. That's 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 6-8 is right? So yeah, pretty much all time signatures are the same if you really try hard enough. That's basically... We'll count it. Come. 3, 6? You can't have 6 as a denominator. Because, it doesn't divide a quarter note evenly. I mean, maybe, like, in some, like, really, like, fucking abstract, like, type of shit, like, type of way, maybe. But for the sake of writing music, that's what the denominator is for. And it has to be divisible by 2. But the top number doesn't. I'm sure you know that already, Ken. I know I'm preaching to the choir here. The bottom number in a time signature is how many beats a quarter note is per measure. So if the bottom number is 4, then there's 4 quarter notes in a measure. If the bottom note is 8, then there's 8 quarter notes in a measure. So I guess technically you could say, like, all right, the bottom note, there's 3, so there's 3 quarter notes in a measure. But that speaks more to the top number than it does the bottom note, because or it's the length of time of a quarter note, right? I think I explained it wrong. Now I'm confusing myself. Dude, this is classic time signature discussion. Yeah, no, I said that wrong. It's not the amount of quarter notes in a measure. It's the length of a quarter note. Ugh, man. Now my brain's fried. I gotta I gotta focus on the game here. I fried my own brain. Or it's how you count a quarter note, in other words, as well. Yeah, like that's what it is. It's like, yeah, it's not the amount of quarter notes in a bar. It's the amount, God, I know there's like an easy answer. It's so hard to find the easy answer. Someone Google it. Someone like type out in one sentence what the bottom number of a time signature means. It's the amount of length of a note. The Google AI can answer this one. It's the length of a note. There you go. Yeah, it's the length of a note. The first thing I said was totally wrong. It's the length of a note. There we go. There's the simple explanation. I'm dumb. The bottom number is the ass. True. I'm the ass. Anyways, don't worry about all these numbers. If you're a young budding musician out there, don't worry about it. Just go back into FL Studio and get stoned and make some beats with some 808s. Let the music do the quantizing for you. Let the music dictate the feel for you, you know? Use your soul or some bullshit. Who cares? Let's get a good run here. Did I give you guys a headache talking about the bottom number of a time signature? It's okay, I gave myself a headache. Are you a top or bottom number? I think every musician would identify as a top number of the time signature type of person. Sexually. What's up, Toasty? Nice level. Did you, like, wait for me to enter this level to say hi? Be honest. It's like, wow. It's right on time. Yeah, there we go. Bottom number is the type of note for one beat. There we go. So if it's a 4 on the bottom, like imagine the number 1 on top. So if it's a 4 on the bottom and a 1 on the top, then a 1/4 note or a quarter note is one beat. If the bottom number of time signature is 8, then you imagine 1/8, an eighth note is one beat. There we go. That's the correct explanation. I explained it totally wrong originally, but that's the correct mathematical explanation. Also, shout out Ryan for, I just saw this, the 24 months Twitch badge. Can we get a fucking gay rainbow flurry of emotes in the chat for Ryan? He says, give me the 2 years of fun and sexiness. Good luck with the runs. Thank you, Ryan. I love you. What's up, DZ? Thank you for the good lucks. Having sex is like doing fractions. It's improper for the larger one to be on top. So you have to get another person involved, is what you're saying. We need to make it a 3-way in order for it to be a mixed number. Sexually. Can't have any improper fractions. What's up, Trash Cat? The integer, like the, you know, like the 1 3/4, like the 1 there, that's like the filmer for the sexual act. And then you get the lighter number on top of the fraction and the bigger number on the bottom. There we go, now we're getting it. It's not like a 3-way, it's like getting filmed. Is the difference between being a bigger fat fuck on top versus being on bottom and getting filmed. It's basically the same thing, mathematically speaking. Yeah, yep. Yeah, you guys are getting it. We're getting it. What are my thoughts on songs like Lateralis by Tool where they change the rhythm all the time? Or they change the time set? I don't know that particular song. I only know the one Tool song that goes like... That's the only Tool song I know. Yeah, Schism. But yeah, songs that change their rhythm all the time, those are called metric modulations. That's like the technical term for that, where the time signature changes partway through a song. Or when the time signature doesn't change, but the feel, like the quarter feel does. Metric modulations are very cool in the latter case. What's up, Megan? Sorry you're late. Dude, no problem. Welcome. It's great to see you. The runs are going good. We're on run number 1, already arguing about music and time signatures. You know, typical music discussion. What's up, Bombs? Thank you for the good luck. Welcome. The shit in music feels so forced and unnatural. Yeah, you'd probably hate that one song by Tool that that guy was talking about. Or do you mean like this discussion about like what a time signature is and what to call stuff? That's also forced and pretentious. I agree with that sentiment as well. But I'm here for it. There's definitely a ton of people out there, especially on the internet, that are just of the opinion that all music theory is like bullshit. And is like you said, is forced and pretentious. Like, just feel it, bro. And you know, there's something to be said for that, to their credit. No use being able to explain something if you can't feel it and recreate it. It's the point of explaining it if you don't understand it, like on a visceral level like that. On a soul level. Why did I jump like that? I didn't even turn. Dumbass. I think we might still save a second or two here. I like couldn't decide whether I wanted to do spinless or not, so my brain just turned off there. What's up, Playtoys? Good evening to you as well. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that's pretty true, Octave Luigi. Most theory-related discussions end up going nowhere and are just confusing. Difficulties of communication, really. I actually totally agree with that. Did you know that the music theory curriculum in most colleges was written by a racist? Look it up. Look it up. It's funny with music history and all this sort of theory, what we consider Western music theory. Because it comes from like a lot of European religious roots, which are, you know, there's a lot of, if not overt racism, then like serious classism through different eras of history. It's like, oh, it's like we're not talking about the poor people music. None of the folk songs or anything we're talking about. It's like we're talking about all this, like, you know, these great composers and whatever, or like, or people from the church or whatever. This run's dead, by the way. I got my fucking glide just eaten there. That was, like, unfortunate. Yeah, this run's dead. I'm gonna just go for the glide again, just reset, probably. Yeah, just practice it. Dude, it's so annoying to miss that. But that's life. What do I think about contemporary music? Like modern music? Music from our era, from the 21st century? Contemporary can mean a lot of things. You kind of have to, like, say the time period and the genre to be more specific. Oh, and not to mention, we're talking about, like, Western music theory, which again is like what's taught in colleges. It doesn't even attempt to explain non-Western musical concepts, like African, like the way African people and tribes like approach music, or Indian music has like this whole crazy like syllable rhythm like system, syllabic system, and a semitone system. You know, if you go to college and you study music theory, they don't even talk about any of that. Like, it literally is just, we just ignore that. It's like, that's not relevant. We don't care about that. We only care about the piano and, you know, and what Beethoven did and, you know, all these legendary composers. No, and they actually don't even talk about, like, practical music theory, which comes from a lot of jazz music as well. Like talking about like chords, like jazz harmony, it's called, where you're like talking about extensions beyond the seventh.
I'm going after him.
Find dragons first.
Which is like kind of useful, like theoretical stuff, like even in Western music. So it's just funny. Just funny. Like any art form, studying any art form, it like forces you to look in a magnifying glass and put blinders on for like anything that's like comes from another part of the world or is antithetical to that or whatever, or is a different approach. You're just like, okay, there's this kind of music and that's what I'm learning, you know? Like, that's how that goes. Not to say that other music doesn't exist, it's just you just don't learn about it, really, in like as deep of a way.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
Yeah, world music is actually one of the best classes in college. If you have a good professor, luckily we had a good professor at our world music class when I went to college. Dude, shout outs Dr. Ray Briggs. That guy's fucking amazing. But yeah, I remember on the first day, I remember it was like a whole choir room full of music students and actually general ed students. It was like a general ed class. So there were just kids from all over the college just sitting on the first day I remember of this class. And Ray stands in front of the room and he's like, all right, guys, welcome. You know, it's great to have you here. You know, they get past all the formalities, the icebreakers, whatever. And then it's like the first actual lesson is like, this was so great. He said, now I just want to stop and just ask a question of you guys. And I want you to answer me as honestly as possible. Try to give me the best answer you can and just whatever comes to your mind. What the hell is world music? What is world music? What does that mean? And people would say, oh, well, it's music that comes from non-Western cultures. It's music that's not recognized by the Grammys, or it's not music that's studied necessarily in school, or music that's not pop music. Or it comes from, like, it has to be from Africa or something, you know? And then Ray said, and then one kid, I remember one kid answered his question, like the final person that raised their hand was like, it's music on Earth. And Ray looked at this kid and he said, that's right. So any music is, I mean, like what music does not get created on Earth? World music is all music. But that's not how we define it in a college class. And for some reason, we don't call it non-Western music history. We call it world music history, because that was the term denoted to it by the Grammys back in the 80s when they needed a separate category to acknowledge, because people were upset that they wouldn't acknowledge other cultures at all back in those days. And now we refer to anything that sounds African or Indian or, you know, Asian sounding. Oh, that's world music. The fuck? We're all, all, you know. It's just a funny thing. It's all funny. It's all just bullshit. Learning about like music terminology and all this theory and history. It's all just blinders. It's all just like you look at this one thing and learn about the specifics of this one thing and put blinders on to everything else. When really, like, music is one of those things that's always constantly changing and influenced by everything else, especially nowadays.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
In the last 100 years, especially.
Dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
So yeah, I would definitely say that music, the curriculum of music history and music schooling is pretty antiquated at this point.
All I can tell you.
Not that it's bad, you know, not that it's like, you know, bad to learn about, you know, European composers or the Baroque era, the classical era, jazz, you know, history, whatever. Those things are great, you know, but it has to be more holistic, and it's hard to do that. It's hard to incorporate every, you know, find a professor that's an expert in Indian music. Like, that's not easy, you know.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Car Slapper, thank you for the 21 months, and Bombs with the 7 months. Thank you, guys. Deviate with the 50 bits as well. I don't know why I'm not hearing my alerts, but thanks, guys. Sorry for the late acknowledgement there. Shout out Blitzball for the good luck on the run as well. Maybe my alerts are off. Yeah, let me turn those on. Those were just off. We fixed it. It's stupid that people can part write a Bach chorale but aren't taught what makes a good pop hook. The fact that we teach figured bass in every like harmony class is that, to me, that's so silly, because it's like no written music uses that anymore since the Baroque era or whatever. Figured bass, and then like conventions like not using parallel fifths. Like, most music uses parallel fifths now, you know? And it's like, oh, yeah, well, they didn't do it back then, so that's what we're learning about. And meanwhile, like Octave Luigi said, we're not learning about extensions beyond the seventh of a chord. We're not learning about voice leading, you know, beyond just the third and dominant to tonic.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Or you know, fourth to tonic. And especially, you're not learning about what makes a catchy song. That's such a great concept for a class. Like what is what is pop?
Thank you,
know,
for releasing me, Spyro.
What makes a catchy hook? What is a hook? You know,
then find the balloonist. He'll transport
like, what would you even call a class like
What
that?
about nasty
Music
boys?
tendencies,
I'm going after him.
modern music
Find
tendencies.
dragons first. That's all
I don't know.
can tell you.
It's hard to say. It's hard to come up with class ideas without it being like reductionist like that, you know. So it's kind of like it's kind of an issue of the system of going to school to learn about music, when in reality we're all learning about music all the time with every new song we hear, whether we're a musician or not, or we like a song, or we feel the beat, or maybe you think you don't have any rhythm or whatever. That's all like a part of your like musical experience growing.
It's been peaceful.
You could just hear something and then you're growing as a musician and may not even realize it. There's a really cool concept that I took away from college that really helped me understand like myself better musically, and it was the difference between actively listening to music and passively listening to music. Most music we hear in the world is we experience passively. Like, for example, like the music in this game right now, I'm like talking over it. I hear it and it's creating a feeling in me, but I'm not actively quietly listening for each instrument or trying to like, you know, go with the beat or dance to it or something like that. It's most music we experience in a mall, in a store, hanging out with friends. If you're not quietly, really actively listening to it, it's a passive experience. Now, it's not to say that passive listening is a bad thing. It's just acknowledging that that's what we do for most music out there. And when we take the time to actively listen, we might find that the music we like actively is very different than the music we enjoy passively. Those create very different feelings within us.
Dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
And to that end, to take it a step further, passive listening can go beyond just like a song. It applies to every sound that we experience. Like, we passively experience so much sound to the point where there's a term for sounds that are too much for us you know, where we're hearing cars and things beeping and exploding. That's like the music of the world, is like the highway outside your house, or birds chirping, or the sound of wind blowing through your like door and stuff. That's all music. So it doesn't mean that you're like not that musical because you just prefer to sit in silence and enjoy ambience. Ambience is the music of our world. And you know, that's one form. You can actively listen to not music, to quietness.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
And that's part of your musical like preference, your musical growth. It's a pretty cool concept, I think, to like be like, you know what, I don't need to have fucking Spotify plugged in 24/7 to like, you know, to feel the music of the world, so to speak.
10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist.
To listen to my own
To
heartbeat.
the next world.
What about nasty Newark?
Or, you know, to just sit outside and just feel things and clear your mind, meditate, you know. Those are musical growth experiences, but whether, like, believe it or not. And a funny thing about going to college for music is you end up having this impression that goes against that. You end up having an impression of like, oh, I gotta be listening to all these different artists in order to learn about what they do, in order to, you know, copy and transcribe and then, you know, apply what they do to my own playing and all that. And so you're very much encouraged to just always be listening to something, always actively listening to some song. But the truth about our musical being is that it's more complex than that. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than just listening to shit all the fucking time, actively or passively.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
So yeah, that's a pretty cool like philosophical concept that I picked up on, you know, at going through college. Because I'm definitely the type to just enjoy ambience more than the average person. You know, I don't listen to music when I go on walks or hang out on the porch or whatever. That same thing applies, by the way, to just putting on like a video or listening to a podcast. Maybe that's not so musical, but it's like a form of passive versus active listening. So just thinking about like how, like what you passively like to listen to and what you actively like to listen to, it really helps you like understand yourself musically. And I think it's a really cool thing to ponder. That it's not bad, you know, to be passively listening to nothing, you know. And it's not bad to be actively listening to a lot of things. It's just you just got to learn your own preferences about that.
In the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about nasty Newark?
The Glimmer grass will mess you up, dude. I'm in Spyro 1. Glimmer is a level in Spyro 2. I mean, you tried to help me, but unfortunately, you were off. It's okay though. Enjoy the stream. Dude, exactly. Like a live stream is like the perfect passive listening experience. You have the music and sound of the game, which I find is personally very important to the quality of my stream. It's having clear, crisp, in-game sound. Like the game's sound design in Spyro 1 is so good that like I can talk over it and it's a fucking vibe, you know? And you can just tune out and lurk and fucking go do your work and just have me talking about whatever. And you're not even barely halfway listening to half the shit I'm saying. But it's just a vibe. That's what passive listening is. That's the vibe.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
You absorb whatever you listen to unless the Dear Maria comes on. Isn't that funny? Like when a song that we really like comes on, it absolutely takes our attention away from whatever we were doing. It's like, oh fuck, dude. Like you hear like a song that you like in the wild. It's like, yo, what the fuck? Hold on. It's like, and then he's like, you're not even paying attention to other people. The rest of the world becomes the passive listening part, and the music becomes the active. They like hop back and forth in our brains. Yeah, selective hearing. That's why it's nice to use apps like Shazam, where you like can just hold your phone up to like, you know, music playing on a speaker and it like just tells you what the song is. I found so many cool songs doing that, and it kind of trains you to kind of always have an ear open when you're out and about in the world. It's like if you hear a song you like, you know, be ready with your phone to just hit Shazam and find out what it is, you know. Like, talk about a cool way to discover music.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
And thanks for the good luck, Marathon. Faint high whistle. Oh, you have, what's that called? Tinnitus? Maybe? Oh, is this gonna work? This should work. Let's roll. Let's get. Let's not die in Clifftown this time. If I beat world record, please scream. I'll probably scream if I get close. When I fucking fail in Lofty for the millionth run in a row. That sounds like a more... That's a more hopeful situation for me. Yeah, I'll definitely be popping off if I do actually get the run. Whenever I'm on a good run, I like to give like little updates. Like, I like to try to stay quiet, but like give little updates. Like, okay, we can save 10 seconds here. We can, okay, hold on. We have a gold on this next split. Like on the loading screen. So that helps me stay in the game a little bit. Another good, that's actually another good example of why you shouldn't, you don't have to necessarily be like stone cold quiet to like be actively like focused. Like, sure, right now I'm like flying and talking. I'm not like at full focus. But like in between levels, thinking about what's coming up, that really does help. Vocalizing that. You have tinnitus. Sucks to hear, but hey man, that's life. Don't text and fly. What am I, a pilot? I guess I'm not far from that. This fucking dog does have wings. Chicken wings. Yeah, sucks to hear. Sucks to hear. Oh, you have tinnitus? That must suck to hear, literally. Ugh, bad jump. I probably should have gone down. Anytime I fuck up in the first party level, I really gotta go down to give myself a better cycle, because now I'm pretty sure I'm gonna miss this cycle coming up here. We'll see. No, we're good. Sometimes that theory is true, sometimes it's not. Jump. Pass. Losing some time here. Oh my god, I'm guessing like +6, +7. What's up, Hurorama? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the good luck. Great to see you. And Katie, welcome. +5. Gotta cut out the microchip from your... Dude, like, you know how there's noise-canceling headphones? Do those help with tinnitus? Like, what if they could install, like, a microchip, like, near your eardrum that, like, cancels out the ring of tinnitus? Like, with noise canceling. Is that, like, a thing? Noise canceling makes it worse because you just, oh, that's all you hear is just the ring. But the microchip thing, maybe. Yeah, noise canceling headphones don't work because you still have tinnitus, you know, but like an actual surgery, like maybe there'll be like a surgery one day that like can fix tinnitus. It doesn't seem that far-fetched to me, but I don't know, maybe I'm dumb. What's up, Ellie Chan? Thank you for the good luck. It's called a lobotomy. Hey, if it works, it works. Now you're not worried about your tinnitus or anything else. And you don't know English anymore. And you're bedridden. It's a real upgrade. Ever get suddenly deaf and want to hear a loud ringing noise? Yeah, it happens sometimes. I don't know what the name of that phenomena is. But yeah, sometimes like the hearing will like kind of go out and then like have a ring, but the ring will go away. Not tinnitus is where the ringing noise does not go away. Yeah, I've had that happen to me where it's almost like your ears are yawning or something. It's like a glitch. Glitch in your humanity. Oh, tinnitus doesn't always have to be permanent? I did not know that. I thought it was. Yeah, because like just because you have like a ring in your ear, like especially like just periodically, that doesn't necessarily mean it's tinnitus, right? I don't know. I'm not a fucking doctor. Yeah, like after you hear like a loud concert, your ears are ringing a bit. Which, by the way, that's the shit that causes tinnitus. Is listening to too much loud shit throughout your life, especially when you're young. I'm really lucky. I took care at an early age to not expose myself to too much ear sound pollution, overstimulation. What's up, Jakku? Too many concerts, you know? Or if you go to a concert, dude, I'll do this shit. If I go to if I end up at like a loud venue, I'll go to the bathroom and I'll put toilet paper in my ears, and it looks so stupid. But if it's too loud, it's too loud. Like, I'll do that shit. Like, sometimes you don't always have earbuds with you, you know? You just roll up a couple of squares of toilet paper, just have them sticking out of your ear like all goofy. In ears. Well, that's nice if you play shows, because then you can like actually just hear the other instruments and shit, or like the right balance. But yeah, if you like go to a lot of shows, you definitely got to get those whatever they're called, like heroes or whatever, that cut out like the exact frequency, so it doesn't sound like muffled, but it's still quieter. Decibel reducing earbuds. The local Wendy's installed an AI speaker and its volume is sent to Tornado Siren. That's pretty intense. Black or brown beans? Extra chicken? I've been going up to Sarah and say that a lot. Black or brown beans? Thanks for the good luck, Silver. Oh, I see a speedrunning question up there. I'll look in a sec. Whoa, that worked. A little happy accident. Oh, damn it, I missed the question. I need to scroll up now. Whoever typed that question in the chat with a blue name, yo, repost that question for me. I got you. I'll just scroll up. Oh, there it is. I wonder for all speedrunners, how do you not get tired of speedrunning? Genuine. Oh, I get that question every day. It's because speedrunning always challenges you in a way that a casual playthrough cannot. In fact, you get more bored playing a game casually for hundreds of hours than you do by speedrunning for hundreds of hours. And in fact, speedrunning is the natural progression for one's casual experience of a game. And in fact, speedrunning and casual playing are a spectrum of experience that overlap with each other and are not two different things, but in fact one and the same. So hopefully those things blow your mind to hear. As you can tell, I've had many faded rants on this subject that I will spare you from. What level do I think is the hardest mechanically? Cove. Probably Cove. Cove or Lofty. Yeah, Enchanted. I talk about it all. I get that question all the time, so yeah, I tend to, you know, it's not my first rodeo here. Did I get Nestor? Yeah, I did Nestor skip. It's a trick where you collect them as you respawn. So it looked weird, but I did collect them. Did I find all the optimal routes for 120%? No. I've probably found like 1 or 2 level routes in like the 11 years I've been speedrunning this. The only route that I do in this run that like I came up with like for the entire level or whatever, for like a significant chunk of the level, is in Twilight Harbor with the single depth abuse supercharge. That's like the only route that I can like confidently claim that I came up with in this whole run. There's little things that I do that are like kind of unique, but that's like the only like real route, I would say. You gotta remember, in this category, there's not a lot of options. Like, you have to grab all the gems, which sort of forces you into like a certain, you know, couple of options at best when it comes to routing. Take this homeworld, for instance. Like if I don't do that wall glide there, I basically have to go from the key chest all the way to Ice Cavern. If I were to say do Dry Canyon first, and then do the cannon, and then, you know, do the homeworld in the normal order. So those are like your options. You could do it the way I do it, or you could do it like that slower way, you know? Or maybe there's like a task way that's like ridiculous and barely doesn't save even any time. Those are like how it tends to go with routing in this game. So it's less open-ended than you might think. In any percent, there's more open-endedness though. Do I think if Nestor was a skippable cutscene, people would go for Nestor skip? No. You gotta remember that even if you could do Nestor skip on any other dragon, it would probably maybe save like a frame or two in a task to Nestor skip every dragon in the game. Per dragon. So why the fuck would I sit there and grind out resets, you know, for Nestor skip if I could just skip the cutscene at the expense of like a frame? Optimally. Doesn't make sense. Spoken with resent. Sorry. Sorry if I sound angry about it. Fuck Nestor skip, man. You can tell I have PTSD. Yeah, unfortunately not Alexi, but what does change a lot is, like how you recover stuff. So like if you miss a gem, then you're automatically in a unique routing situation where you have to find in that moment, in that exact second, you have to figure out how to best collect the gem when you miss it. So in that way, you are still doing like some slight routing on the fly in, you know, in practice. Recovery routing, if you will. And that is definitely a thing in this game. Yo, English only, Mr. Russian man. Welcome. Can I tell you the first time I played this game? I was 3 years old. I mean, I obviously don't remember it that well, but I do remember having a small CRT and running around the Artisan's world. And I really liked this game because it was between this game. I remember trying out my first couple video games on PlayStation 1 when I was like a little kid. And it was this game, Crash 2, and Toy Story 2. I remember were like the first video games I ever like really played with a controller, you know? And, you know, Toy Story, I talk about this in my What Makes Spyro So Different video. But in those games, you start off in immediate danger. Like, you can just walk into an enemy and die, like, in the first 5 seconds of those games, basically. But in this game, you can't do that. In this game, every enemy in Artisans runs away from you. So that made it an instant classic for my dumb 3-year-old brain that didn't understand, didn't understand the concept of overcoming adversity in a video game, you know? Made it instantly more enjoyable. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably have a similar experience. Do I have siblings? Yeah, I had a sister. Or I mean, I have a sister. She's not dead. She's actually getting married this summer. It's gonna be a fucking sweet wedding. Remix. The Russian guy said, am I tired of playing alone? No. No, I'm not. I'm not playing alone. I have all you guys here. I very much feel the sense that there are people watching me right now. I don't feel like I'm alone. I do feel alone in a physical sense. Like I'm just locked in a room by myself in that way. But I think it's not quite accurate to say I'm playing this alone right now. Losing a little time, but had a nice cannon once I got around it. What's up, Goyle? Sluts in the chat. Where you at? Yeah, it's like asking, are you alone talking in my chat right now? Like, how lonely do you feel talking to me in the chat? It's like, well, maybe you're sitting there by yourself, typing on a keyboard, phone keyboard or whatever, but you're not really, like, alone. And I'm about to blow your mind for a sec. Even if you are completely alone and you shut your phone off and you don't have anyone around you and no friends or family and you're locked in a sad existence of going to a, going to a job and then back home and then going to sleep and there's nobody around you that gives a fuck about what you think. Even if that applies to you, you're still not alone. Even if you completely isolate yourself from society, there are people that know and remember you and care about you. Even if you don't think so. So really, you know, I'm not so alone in my room here playing Spyro. Even without a chat of stoners. Oh god. The important thing to remember, you're never truly alone. That's like a life tip right there. You can only feel lonely, but you can never be alone in your existence. It's like another way to say it. What's up, Jamming Jet Boots? Thanks for the good luck. I think to be truly alone in your existence is that everybody you've ever interacted with in your life has to be dead. I think that's the only way you can really claim to be alone, is that, like, anybody that you've ever had any small impact on in your, just by existing, has to be dead in order for you to say that I have zero, you know, like, zero people have ever cared about me or care about me at all. Or, you know that I exist type of thing. And you know, honestly, maybe that does apply to, like, a very tiny, tiny fraction of people. But I mean, for 99.999% of people, that is absolutely not the case. You're all dead. I would need everybody in my chat to die right now for me to be alone. Get on it. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't. I need you alive for this run. There goes my heart. Bro just had a heart attack hearing that. Dude, I think about that a lot, Hurorama. How many people had a crush on me growing up that I never knew? I was a dashing young kid, man. Honestly, I was a heartbreaker. But I was also like a pretty socially awkward like gamer guy as well. So I definitely was not, like, I didn't have a big friend group or anything. I get the feeling a lot of girls had crushes on me, but just never told me. Maybe not anymore, not with my bald spot. My bald spot's cute. Oh my god, I'm blushing. You can't see because I'm blushing on the bald spot. It's turning red hot. I'm getting a bald blush. Yeah, I think, you know, I went through something like that as well, Marathon. I remember like my first year of high school, I always tried to hang out with the older kids. I always felt like, you know, growing up, I was like, oh, you know, like people my age are so dumb and, you know, and juvenile. You know, I want to hang with the older kids, right? And, you know, I would try so hard to like fit in, like with like seniors when I was like a freshman in high school, that I just never really felt like I was fully accepted. Like they just let me hang around, but like I wasn't like really like the homie, you know? Like I was a homie, but I wasn't like, you know, I was nobody's best friend or anything. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of insecurity like in that same vein of like, man, am I just like unapproachable, or am I just in my own head too much? Or when I was that age. Especially because around then is when I started smoking weed as well, which definitely amplified the social anxiety. That was like a really intense thing for me to overcome around that time. I'm sure a lot of you guys could relate to that. Yeah, I know what you mean, Pat. I have that like flip on thing where I start talking like a lot more than I need to when I'm when people come to my house. I think my mom like always she does that too. She's like, she'll get really social and talkative and like, oh, can I get you anything? Can I get you a glass of water, you know? Oh, you need anything? Yeah, just make yourself at home, you know, that whole fucking spiel. I very much have the overbearing host, you know, quality from her. What's up, Indrakon? Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, right, Jumia. Like, that's another thing. Is like randomly you'll just start like cleaning up after everyone and stuff, you know? It's like, bro, chill. Like, just kick back. It's like you have to actively tell yourself, like, okay, stop doing stuff. Just sit down. Don't talk to anyone. Just kick back for a minute, you know? Like, the fuck? Like, you have to like actively remind yourself that. Dude, we are in the green right now. Is that overbearing? Maybe not. Maybe it's like, you know, maybe it's not. Maybe some people like that. Maybe some people don't. I don't know. That's kind of a matter of opinion, whether that actually is overbearing or not, to be like a very active host like that when people are... But it feels overbearing, I'll say that much. For just for me, you know, like... For me being the bearer of over. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Nice. Beauty. Give me the drop. Oh. Look at me with my charge jumps and shit. I'm zooming. It's about as good as you can do that. Fuck. That's as good as you can skip the dragon. Definitely didn't lose time there. Yep, optimal express, yep. Me does some of the hardest, like, most optimized, movement in the run. Also me does not press X at the right time when opening a dragon. That's pretty much the Spyro speedrunning experience for you. What's up, Cog? Thank you for the 31 months. Appreciate that. Nice. I like those emotes. Nice combo. Oh, thanks for the tip, Jackson. Nice. You didn't go for the walk? That's alright. As long as you're just chilling. Hey, maybe sit outside for a minute. Go, like, watch the stream on your porch or something. That counts. I've been getting a little bit... Now that, like, now that the New Year's resolution walks, it's been a month, right? I have been starting to slow down a little bit with my walking as well. Like, today I only walked to, like, the front office of my apartment and then just promptly walked back, like... But, I mean, to me, the spirit of it is, like, just get outside a little bit every day. Don't be fully indoors, like, the whole day. Like, that's the spirit of it. It's not like you have to, like, be a fucking fitness, you know, power walking New Yorker ass, you know. Look, I'm walking here. Doesn't have to be, like, a hardcore thing. As long as the spirit's there, you know. But when I do go on those nice long walks around all the office buildings and hospital and stuff, feels good, man. Feels so good. Love that shit. I really developed an appreciation for walking that I never had. I used to be like, I hate walking when I could just skate, like, for the same purpose. But I realize now that walking and skating are two totally different things. And if you do skate around a lot, especially for exercise, you end up walking a lot with your skateboard anyways. So it's like, just walk without anything on you, you know? Like, no phone, no nothing, just be completely unencumbered, as they would say in Elder Scrolls. And just experience the world slowly. No way, I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked for that. That is so fucking annoying, bro. That was like a frame away from collecting. Ugh. Fuck that. I wonder if I can do this. Hold up. Strats? Ugh. I wanted that turnaround. That's probably possible. Yeah, rude. That was so rude. What's my town elevation-wise? There's like some hills. I'm not like, I don't know if I'm at sea level or not, but pretty sure I am. There's like some hills like around where I live. It's not like crazy hilly, but it's not completely flat. It's a nice like nature area actually. A lot of like trees and natural bullshit. It's kind of nice. I'm gonna be losing like 20-30 seconds here. This is gonna be a fucking travesty. Yeah, that was Wizard Week right there, true. No, you know what? Yeah, I lost 20. Yeah, that's what it was. I lost 20. Damn. That was a good run, too. But I guess it's not over yet. We continue. This would be a good opportunity for me to start ignoring chat. Oh. Or at least ignore pace-related chats. Was I at GDQ last month? No, I was banned from GDQ at that time, but now I'm unbanned because I whipped out my cock and slapped Mike Uyama in the face with it. They banned me temporarily. But yeah, I'm a free man again. I'm free. 100% accurate news, approved by real patriots, like the fucking 240p Trump like picture. This post was approved by real American patriots. That's such an easy mistake. True. What's up, Stir Fry? Welcome. Oh, you were in Pittsburgh at the same... You probably saw a bunch of people there if you worked close by. Especially if you worked at a restaurant. You definitely saw people with their badges and stuff. Walking around. Give me that. Oh man, that was a close one. Should have turned that red a little tighter. Or 39.20 something. Man, I'm still salty about that Wizard Peak. I really should be on a better pace than this, but whatever. Whatever. When's my birthday? I'd rather give you my social security number. Is that all right? Nice, hold up. No, my birthday's in July. 420 Slut Way Apartment 16. There you go. Dude, when I turn 30 this year, I'll have officially been playing Spyro for all of the best years of my life. I'll literally have spent my entire 20s playing this game. Pretty badass, if you ask me. Like, it only goes downhill from here. And I'm down for it. I could have traveled, I could have done this, I could have done that. But I played Spyro. For my finest years. And I'm okay with that. What's up, Bonnie? Thank you for the good luck. Will I ever stop playing this game? When people stop supporting me, I'll probably stop speedrunning this, in all honesty. I have to be 100% honest about that. I don't know if I have the wherewithal to continue speed. Maybe, like, after I get, like, a real job. If that happens, like, if I can't support myself through streaming anymore, or just content in general, then, it'll be, like, me getting a real job and, like, having that, like, sort of transition into that. And then, like, slowly dipping my feet back into, like, the occasional stream. I'll pull, like, a Chris LBC and just, like, go, like, from, like, 100-something viewers, you know, going for world record to, like, okay, guys, I have a real life now, and then I'll just be playing, like, Guild Wars for, like, 3 viewers, you know, and that'll be the life. And honestly, I don't say that to make fun of him. I say that, like, that's fucking legit. Like, props to him. That's, like, an inspiration of, like, one path, you know. I might end up taking one day, you know, so I shouldn't make fun of it, you know. It's very real. And it's, dare I say, it's admirable, you know. It's a very admirable path to take in life. What's up, Divine? Welcome. Like, surely I can't just speedrun this game until I'm, like, 80, right? Like, surely my life will evolve a little bit beyond this. Who knows? Do I have anything memorable to share, like the name of a first pet, or a favorite food or color? Mother's maiden name? Anything that would be a good security question, feel free to share that. My 3rd grade teacher's name. God, what was her name? She was actually my favorite. Her name was Miss Sainer. And she was like she had like little old, she had like goofy, like hippie old lady vibes. I fucking loved her. Oh fuck, I missed the box. This is ass. Yeah, my 3rd grade teacher was the best. Shoutouts to her. You know who else was a GOAT person when I was in elementary school? GOAT staff member was the lunch lady. She was like literally the most stereotypical, like, you know, red, you know, dyed hair and a hair, like middle-aged lady, you know, red hair and the hairnet, you know, and the apron, sitting there at the, like, the register. And of course, she's not, like, cooking anything, right? Like, they're just, like, her staff is just reheating a bunch of frozen bullshit sent by the government and Nestle. And she's just sitting there at the literal cash register at the end of the food line. Giving away peanut butter sandwiches to kids who can't afford normal lunch. But she was fucking tight, dude. I loved her. Nancy, that was her name. Nancy the lunch lady. Fuck. Miss Nancy, we'd call her. Yeah, being a lunch lady is more like being a factory assembly line worker than it is being a cook. Yeah, Nancy's are generally cool. I agree. Never met a Nancy I didn't fuck with. You hate the frogs? How am I dealing with them easy? It's because I'm doing something called flame charging. Normally when you flame an enemy or box, the gem doesn't home in. But when you flame and then charge immediately, not only do you outrun the frog's lick attack, which is what fucked you up as a kid, not only do you like outtime that, but you also make the gem home in doing that. So I just end up killing them a lot faster than a casual player would. Also, I've played this game enough times to know generally where they're gonna jump. You know, if they are in a weird position, I can like adjust accordingly. So that's another layer to that. Barely dodged me. Oop. A little sloppy there. What's up, Shanmania? Thank you for the good luck. Hope the videos have been going well. I saw you posted one about Spyro 1. I'm glad you and it's you and someone else are covering the original Spyro is cozy genre of YouTube videos, so it's like now I don't have to make one of those for Spyro 2 and 3. Like I made my like Spyro 1 is different video, and now I'll let the cozy Spyro YouTuber community carry on the rest. It's quite nice actually. Do I ever sit on my own lap? That's what? Treetops, let's fucking go, hell yeah. Yeah, I think for me, my niche is more in the weird and unusual with these games. But I need to all around just get back to video making, no matter what the Spyro subject matter is. Spyro 2 more cozy than Spyro 1. Yeah, the homeworlds definitely. Cosmic Indian Barber? What the hell is that? Everyone loves Spyro 1. You can't talk about one of the Spyro games without talking about the other three, right? You know how it goes. Oops. Wow, he fucking saw me super early. Almost hit the fucking vortex right there. That was close. Still saved 2 seconds. I mean, I'll take that. We've been keeping the pace up. Despite, you know, losing a bunch of time in Wizard Peak, we've been staying pretty even with it. Something tells me this run will not get world record. It's just not on that caliber. But I am playing very well. So, gotta keep it moving for now. Can't be too mad about it. Nice. Oop, there we go. Nice. Who's my favorite Spyro 1 boss? I don't know. Shemp? Maybe? I would say the most interesting, like, boss level to play is, like, Toasty. It's for the dog skips. That doesn't have anything to do with Toasty himself, though. Dude, can I have any of these fucking greens? Holy shit. What's up, Lopetra? Thanks for the good luck. How many seconds do I think I'll PB by when I finally do? Probably, I get the feeling I'm not gonna get a huge PB. I think it's gonna be like a run where it's like... where the pace is really promising, like I'm like minus 15 coming out of Haunted or something. And then I end up like losing it and like barely bringing it back enough for like a 1 to 3 second PB. That's what I think it's gonna be, honestly. Like less than 5 seconds. If it's anything more than that, I'll be pretty floored. Oops. Oh my god, where am I going, dude? This is ass movement. Dude, bro, weed. That movement was pretty stoned, I must say. Oh my Jesus, I'm not catching the cycle now. Fucking first, whatever flame didn't count. Bullshit. See, I barely missed that cycle. Stupid. Stupid. Uncle Phil. There's some Uncle Phil fans in the chat. Uncle Phil. Oh, Uncle Phil. Come on. You're gonna be in so much trouble, your grandparents are gonna need grandparents' lawyers. Or grandchildren. I fucked that up. Sorry. Alright, I'm done quoting Uncle Phil YouTube poops. Oh, shit, we're good. Whoa, Zach. Flying too close to the sun there. You just saw my world record 120.38 commentary, super sick. Thank you, Johnny. there. So I had one accidental death so far in this run, right? So I should be at 1 life, which means I gotta grab the sparks here. Because reasons. I'm glad to hear that, Johnny. Glad you're enjoying. Alright, let's get this wall glide. Pray for me. No! Oh, that was bad. Bad attempt. Is this world recordable? I did save the 10 seconds on that haunted, but I really don't see myself saving any more time for the rest of this run, to be honest, against record. Maybe I'll save 5 seconds in Twilight, but that's about it as far as time save that's left. So I will just say it, this run cannot, will not, should not, world record. But that's alright, you can still get close. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so slow. Definitely losing time here. Shabby. Thank you, KH. Welcome. So annoying. We're definitely losing at least like 10 seconds here. This is a very sloppy, dark passage, which happens to be your mother's nickname as well. Maybe a sloppy passage, yes. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Maybe. I remember having a really good dark passage recently, though. Whether it was yesterday or day before, I don't remember. Oh my god. I think I got others. Oh! This is annoying. Leave my whore of a mom alone. Sounds good. Yeah, I lost like a ton of time there. That's alright. That's alright. Still 120 pace. So we're alright. It's not over. We're still coping. Barely catching that. Good cannon. Nick cannon. Even. Oh, come on. That guy was working for Nick Cannon. He was working for Uncle Phil. What's up, Magically? Thanks for the good luck. What's up, Barry? Thanks for the good luck. If we have a good lofty here, then we can stay on 120 pace. Let's see what happens. Some water. Cheers. Nope. Really? Will somebody please spark up in the chat with the homie Roach? Write a roach in his honor. Hey, there we go. Let's go, Peach. Roach and Peach, name a better combo, IRL. Goyle and vodka. That is a pretty iconic duo. Come on. Oh man, I keep missing the boost there. One of these days I'm gonna get that boost. I'm gonna just go like shoot straight up the fucking thing. Like crazy fast. You guys are gonna come. I'm gonna come. Thanks for the good luck, Dylan. Pray for me. Ooh. Juicy. Oh, barely getting them. Very lucky recovery flame there. Beautiful cycle. I was gonna roll there and then I got scared. Beauty. Only losing about a second and a half. Not bad. 2 seconds, whatever. I can't do math. Thank you, Dragonbird, for the good luck. It's great to see you. Oh, congrats on quitting vapes. I saw that on Twitter. Proud of you. Just gay weed for Dragonbird now. Real gay weed. What do I think about the mini documentary that's made by the Rixer? I mean, it's pretty old at this point, but I'm very thankful that he made it for me. He really, I say this unironically, he really helped catapult my career as a streamer. Around the time I was getting world record and starting to already become full-time, he like really brought me to the... He helped shine a spotlight on me, so to say. And it was a great documentary. Pretty much totally accurate. But again, it's nowadays it's more of a time capsule. I mean, you know, it's been like, what, 5 years since he made that? So, not exactly the most up-to-date thing. But to be fair, you know, it's not like I'm doing anything that different now than I was then. Still just grinding this game. It's just the end time is different. Still making silly videos every now and again. Still staying horny in the chat. Yeah, everybody, anytime I mention Ricky's video about me, everybody in my chat's like, oh, I found you through that video. My dream is that one day more people are watching me because they just found me, like, you know, just organically through their YouTube algorithm, rather than it being like Ricky is like my, you know, savior of content. Because like I said, like, you know, I really appreciate it, but like, it's been a while, you know, it's like by this point I should have a strong enough content catalog that like, that people just find me for me because they just like Spyro, not because I'm like some subject of a documentary, you know. But that's just me like overthinking it. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, shout out to everyone who found me not through the Ricky video. You guys are the real fucker. Like, you guys really make me feel proud of myself as a creator, really. When I go back to any percent, am I going to include Nestor Skip, and will I route Shemp out? I'm not going to route out Shemp, but I will include Nestor Skip, yes. It actually makes more sense to just reroute Stonehill than it does to cut out Shemp. I'll probably reroute Stonehill, play it ballsier, like, I might skip the start of Clifftown, for example, and do bike caves, and then, like, cut out gems elsewhere. You can't really cut Shemp, no. It's not really a viable thing. It's possible, it's just not viable for the amount of gems you're losing. It's definitely one of the many devil's advocate any percent route ideas, though. Route meta ideas. Yeah, it makes more sense to secure that time save and extra gemage in Stonehill than it does by cutting out Shemp. IMO. Oops. It's really nice that I waited on that first guy. Allowed me to hit the last one. Do a little strat here. Nice. There, I almost missed the red there. Let's miss one of those guys. Gotta be careful with that. Oh, damn, the side swipe? Yo, with invincibility. Okay, hold up. With the iframes, though. I didn't even intend that. I was just expecting to take damage again. Still probably losing a couple seconds for that ending. Yeah. What's up, Duriel? Yo, you just got the rune crap? Wait, which one? There's like a bunch of them, right? Did you get like the really cool one that's like the... What is it like? Not one of the... Because there's like several Guardians of the Rift ones. Is it one of those? The actual skilling pet? Yo, that one's great. That's the one that looks like the rock demon, kind of. Right? Like, it kind of looks like the rock golem, but it's blue. Am I thinking of the right thing? Yeah, that thing. Yo, that's a sick pet. Dude, congrats. That's sick. That guy's fucking legit. He's got like long ass arms. He's stanced up. He like kind of bounces around. That guy's sick. I have like the shitty Guardians of the Rift pet. That's like the guy with the triangle head. Little fucking heartless looking ass. Yeah, he's got like a pyramid head straight up. It's called like an abyssal something. Yeah, Dorito head looking ass. The cooler one is the one that is of course that Duriel has, but also the Guardian from Guardians of the Rift. Like the actual big fucker. You can like change his colors and shit if you're cool. Okay, no, I'm going for that Vorkath pet. You guys already know. I want a little Vorky in my life. Making sure. This could be some good time save here if I play the ending well. Saved a few seconds. Yeah, I can save like up to 5 there, I think. Not quite Saboom Jr. on that one. Yeah, that's sick, like the red core Duriel, that's dope. Nope. You're... Oh my god, hold on, I get one more try. What the fuck was that proxy? This might not work. Fuck! God damn, that would have been a goddamn fucking 122, man. Come on! Come on, Nasty, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? I really gave it my all on that credit skip. I attempted it 3 different times. And I was just a little too far away. I mean, I can't say that's the first time I've seen that. Oh, Lucidark, thank you for the raid. Oh, man, I suck, man. Fuck! Rar. Sucks. Welcome, Raiders. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope the 117 was good, if that's what you were playing. Yeah, Lucidark. Don't die. Too late. Run's dead. Game should've... I don't know what that one fucking proxy was. It just shot me straight horizontally. Like, what the fuck was that? I just got fucked. Man, I could've had a 120 today. Oh well. Now it works. Now it's fine. Actually, that's not fine. Hold on. Give me a sec. Nasty's just being such a hoe with these proxies right now. Like, look at this. Look how much I have to coddle his balls. Thank you. Holy fuck. This is so dumb. Do I have to do it like this? No, I always forget. You touch him on the other side if you get Nasty normally. You touch him on that side if you credit skip. It's very simple math. Well, what do I even say? I mean, should I do another run after this or what? I've been going for like 2 hours, 16 minutes. I know you guys want to see another run for sure, especially after that fucking disgusting Nasty there. This run's gonna be pretty ass to end time. I was guys, I'm gonna be honest, I was really hoping to 120 that and be like, alright, I'm good for today. Now it's like, fuck, I have to like, do another. It's like, I don't really want to. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. I'm still salty from that credit skip, so we'll see how I'm feeling at the end. Oh, beauty. Hey, that feels good to hit, though. We'll save some time here. Oh, this might be late. No, we're good. I think I got all those. Oh, come on. Work with me. Can I have that pink, please? Oh my fucking god. Thank you. You mean when I hire a prostitute? Give me that. 122. Bullshit. Fuck this game. No, I'm just kidding. That was still a really good run. Yeah, plus 31 going into Nasty North. That would have been, like I said, that would have been a 120.
How do you feel? I feel fired up, Bob.
Yeah, I feel like a fucking bitch, Bob.
I certainly wouldn't want to.
Don't want to. Oh god, I'm not. Should I read this message aloud? Don't want to patronize you, bro. But if you could perfect that nasty proxy, so true, so true. I just need to get better at it, honestly. Yeah. So true. But yeah, GGs. Thanks for the GGs, everybody. Good vibes. End to a cozy stream. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I kind of want to be done. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't really feel like doing another run. I'm just gonna be so honest. So I'm gonna find someone to raid, I think. Sorry. I got some salsa to make. If you guys enjoyed the stream today, though, feel free to raise my spirits with a gift sub on Twitch. We fell back under 700. We're only 5 subs away from 700 right now. So if you enjoyed the stream, feel free to let me know with a gift on Twitch. I know they're expensive. If you have Amazon Prime, hit me with the free Twitch Prime. Any Prime rememberers in the chat? I'm gonna find someone to raid. See who's online here. Let's see who's in the Spyro category here. 1 viewer in Spyro 2. I don't see any gameplay, so we're not raiding that guy. Any speedrunners? This guy's speedrunning. Never seen him before. Oh, he's like adjusting his layout. Should I raid this new any % runner with 1 viewer? You guys trying to see some Spyro 3? Whew. Yeah, guys, I hope you have an excellent evening. I may be salty, but I am undeterred. We are going to continue doing runs tomorrow. I'm glad I was eventually able to get some runs out today. A little late stream, but I'm happy about it. I hope you guys are as well. And I hope to see you all tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great evening, and I'm going to go make some salsa. Peace out. Mwah.